Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 8 of my Far Cry 5 playthrough. So last time, we made some amazing progress in Faith's territory, and we managed to, we managed to not actually fight her yet, but we did get almost to the final tier. And so we did clear, I think, all but one outpost, and we got a lot done last episode. So that feels pretty good. And, as far as some business things for today, as we're getting ready to hop into this. So, today I was supposed to pick up my car, and, but something has gone wrong, and the part apparently is not in yet, I guess, I don't know. So, it's not gonna happen. So, either at best, I could pick up my car today, maybe at the very end of the day, but I don't expect that to happen. I imagine, and my next day off is Thursday, so I imagine that I'll probably have to pick up my car then. Anyway. And so, it's made a major hiccup. Being without a car for 2 freaking weeks is just the worst thing in the world. And really inconvenient when you don't have a washer and dryer and you need to do laundry and you need to go food shopping. Very inconvenient. Anyway, and so, so I have actually been at home today, even though I did not expect that to be happening. I expected to have my car be ready for me this morning, and then go to get it, and then I would do my laundry, my shopping, come back and record. Well, that's not what happened. I ordered food online to have it delivered to me that's supposed to be here this evening. I've never done that before, and I don't love it because they didn't have most everything I needed. And so we're going to try this delivery at home food thing that I've seen people do that I've never done, and otherwise I wouldn't do if I had any other choice. But all I have is a motorcycle. And although now it does run because I fixed it, it's hard to shop on a motorcycle, as you might imagine. The whole being on a motorcycle and having nowhere to put the food that you buy is a big problem. So, Anyway, and so the motorcycle's been getting me to work for the last few days, so that's good. But it's also super freaking cold outside, so that's a thing. Anyway, so it's been a really rough couple of weeks, suffice it to say. So yeah, things have not gone according to plan today, and so we are actually just recording instead. And so, the rest of this hasn't happened, but I don't imagine my car will be ready. But the point I'm bringing this up for, which I got lost in my complaining, so I forgot. But the reason I bring this up is because my phone is in front of me, it is on vibrate, but if the mechanic calls me while I'm recording, which is possible, then I might have to very rapidly mute my voice to answer that call. I don't know how timing will play out or if it'll be ready or whatever, so we'll see. But again, I might have to rapidly mute my voice or cut away or something to answer that call, depending on what's happening and where. So that might happen, so just so you're aware. Otherwise, I don't expect anything else too insane to be happening. We'll see what the food delivery thing is like this evening when the food gets here, and that should help tide me over food-wise. I should survive until Thursday, when hopefully my car will be done, which that'll be like 2.5 weeks without a car by then. And, anyway, and then, then maybe we'll have a running car, and then I can go do my laundry. Please God. Anyway, so we'll see. We'll see, but, it's not been a very cheery couple of weeks. It's been really damn stressful. So, that is not ideal, but whatever. At least now we're recording, and it's fine. Anyway, what's up?
Spotted Peggy's moving against Elliot's place. Let's move before we're too late.
Oh, wow, that's it, huh? Just, okay. Sounds good. We'll, put that on the list. What's up, Jess? You're kind of in the doorway there, love. If you could just...
Thanks again for the help here.
Thank you. Anyway. Alright, so... looking at the map. So we made really good progress. There's quite a few prepper stashes around the area. There's also a couple of people of interest, like Guy Marvel, Judge Bear. Clutch Nixon's way over there. We'll probably give that the old college try, see what that's like. We can go talk to Queek. Queek, oh my god. I've been playing Warhammer on the side sometimes, and so I guess Warhammer's on the brain. Tweak, not Queek. And he is... wow, what a crossover, right? Queek Headtaker in this game, can you imagine? Anyway, then there's Sherry Woodhouse, and so, there's a couple of... and then a slew of prepper stashes. There's also the final outpost, which also has Adelaide, and so we will recruit her, we will not carry her, and then, so there's a number of things to do left. So I think we'll probably start. We are at the jail. It doesn't really matter. I guess we could talk to Guy Marvel and just kind of sweep this bottom area first. So I guess that's what we'll do. So highlight Guy Marvel, and we'll grab a car and head that direction. So we'll see. But you know, Guy Marvel's can join the list of characters in this game that I don't super love. He's not as annoying to me as Herc or as, you know, other people, or like Herc's dad or whatever. He's not as bad as some other people I could mention, but he's not awesome. He's not awesome, so, you know, but whatever. He's gonna give us a mission, and it'll give us resistance points, I imagine, or money or something, so whatever. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. Alright, we are pulling up right meow. Ignore that. I don't know why there's a sort of a roadblock right there. Anyway, up this way. Alright, so we'll just roll up here and we'll. Alright. Let's do this. Hey man. Who the frick are you?
Whoa, wait, you're new. Hey, you want to work in a movie? Of course you do. You are the solution to all my problems. Classic tale. The small town nobody, you, arrives just in time to save world-renowned auteur, Guy Marvel, yours truly. My movie, my masterpiece, is 4 fucking years in the making, and I will not have it derailed by these fucking plebes with no cinematic vision. You know how many fucking awards Blood Dragon 3 is gonna win if we shoot this fucker correctly? All of them! Except this entire stretch of flyover country is a 160 decibel noise factory, and I need absolute fucking silence for this scene! Be the hero, big shot. My first AD will fill you in. I need to contemplate my own genius for a bit.
Yeah. Sounds good, I guess.
Hey, you the security honcho we were promised? Listen, I'm not the first AD, I'm just the sound guy, Dean. Guy fired the first AD after he refused to use live ammunition on cows. Now his genius idea is to shoot a scene like a silent film, only using sound. So, you could probably figure out how well that's going. Noise? In the wilds of Montana? Go figure. This place is loud as fuck. Your job is to kill the sound, and I mean kill it. You hear that horn? It's shit like that we gotta shut down. Go kill the noise, whatever it takes.
Deal. I was just noticing the honking noise. Kinda sounds like it's coming from this way, huh?
You hear that horn? Go get him, hotshot!
Alright, well. Sounds good. This danger music is pretty hype. Excuse me, thank you. Well, we certainly don't have to do this quietly, but we could try.
Watch my back.
Come on, champ. Kill the horn. Don't be shy.
Well, that was clean AF, dude. Alright, well.
Where's your father now, huh?
Ah, I'm assuming that's a good kill. Didn't even see anybody. Well, that was intense, no?
They want to play with us.
Right, well. Over here, darling. Thank you.
That's got it. Okay, come on back. I'm listening for more trouble.
Alright. It was funny that I was immediately like, man, that was clean AF, and then immediately, just a slew of people showed up. Just immediately, just an army of people showed up. I was like, alright, well, maybe not so clean.
We got trouble up top. Sounds like shooting. Get up there quick.
From Los Angeles dared to dream big, and this fucking noise is crossing our streets.
Alright, hang on. What's happening up here? What's happening over here?
Change of position.
Yeah, good lord, what is happening over here?
Targets in sight.
Wow, a little low and a little high, huh? Alright, at least I hit someone that time. There we go. I only took 115 shots, but we got him.
Tight, motherfucker.
Ow.
Burn, motherfucker! Burn, motherfucker! Burn!
Hey.
You're doing good. Hurry back here. We're not done yet.
Gonna get hurt! We don't get out of here!
Hey, I know there's fire. Can you calm down? Talk to me, lady. I know there's fire. Don't let it concern you.
Our scouts have found a plane at the Lansdowne airfield. Now all we need to do is slip past Jacob's patrols and get it. What do you say? We sure could use the extra air support.
Beautiful, thank you. Anyway. Well, that little arrow spree right there was some of the most not clean shooting I think I've ever had.
Let me know if you find anything.
I'll let you know. Anyway. Alright, well. We dealt with it. There does seem to be a extra high concentration of chaos going around. Although why this moron's filming a movie in the middle of all this, I don't know.
Son of a bitch whore, fuck ass. We got those fucking music trucks. That's gonna bring the angels. Kill those trucks and clean up the angels.
Making a move. Get ready. It's slaughtering time.
Get 'em, Peaches.
Watch my back.
Hey, you see that combine? Hop on that thing and wipe out those angels real quick. Why the fuck not? They're brain dead anyways.
Yeah, I see it, but like, why bother? I'm doing just fine without it, you know?
I'm moving.
Good shot, Jess. Good night. Oh, shit! Ow, 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 ow. It's worth it. It's worth it. Ah!
Got it! Jesus, fuck, I'm hit! Give me a hand!
It's because you were standing there while he was throwing rocks at you.
Did it, champ. Get your ass back here. I think Guy wants to make out with you.
I'd rather not. I don't want to touch him. I'm reserving my making out for Jess. Thank you.
Finders keepers, I always say.
Absolutely. That's the rule. Okay, just gonna grab all that.
They keep trying. I keep shooting them down.
Just gonna grab all this money.
They won't be needing anything now.
Oh, damn it. Hang on a minute. There it is. Not that. Okay. There's another one right there.
Probably wasting your time.
Alright. There we go. Well, that was intense, huh? Got a lot of kills back there, that's for sure. Hey, man.
Tears in my eyes. A raging boner in Guy Marvel's khakis. You got a natural talent, kid. Those pussies back in Hollywood could learn a little something from you. The ferocity you showed. Intense, frightening. You made me shit my pants a little, but I liked it. Now I can finally spray my magic all over this film.
Poor choice of words, buddy.
Blood Dragon 3 will be a masterpiece. Seriously, it has to be. I can't go back to working on shit like Far Cry. I'd rather put my balls in a vice and listen to everyone with their fucking opinions about world building and player motivation and believability. Oh, I'll kill myself, I swear to fucking God. Oh,
so meta.
I wasn't kidding before. Close set. Get the fuck out of here.
Boy, it's so meta.
I used to love the Blood Dragon movies. Watched them all the time as a kid.
Oh, wow, small world. She used to love the Blood Dragon movies. Apparently. Also, Blood Dragon, obviously... Oh, yeah, see, there it is. Blood Dragon. It was the DLC... It was a DLC, I think, for Far Cry 3. And it was very... from what I heard... I have never played Blood Dragon, but everyone and their third cousin says it... I've only ever heard it was amazing. That's what I've heard from everybody. But I don't know what it is. Again, I assume it's just a DLC. I don't assume it's big enough to be its own game, but I don't even know that. So, you know. But yeah, it was quite something. Oh, hang on. Let's see. First of all, where's the one I highlight? Okay, the one I highlighted is over there. But right over here, there's a lady with another one, so. Yeah, I know, we have a chosen problem. That's why I'm trying to knock out,
Target confirmed.
Ugh. Don't confirm that target, please. I don't know. I thought there was a lady with a with a prepper stash information, but I don't know where she went. Yeah, I don't know where she went. All right, well, forget her. Let's move on to our objective. We're gonna be running there like, you know, old-fashioned style. Okay. Looks like down below that's where the goodies are. Alright, so we got allies holding out against the angels, looks like. Alright, we also have chosen company, so it means I have to get indoors as fast as possible. Oh my god, he dropped a bomb on me, but I survived. There we go. It sounds like my allies are shooting at him, so... Holy heaven. Anyway, sounds like my allies are shooting at him, so that's a good thing. Can't say I didn't warn you. Cult's gone nuts, but I've been ready with a bug-out plan for ages. I put my best gear in my best car, and I'm getting the fuck out of here. No one can call me selfish, though. Left y'all some stuff to fight the cult with. He spelled stuff wrong. And my second best car, the Midnight Ride. Damned if I remember where I left the key. It's in the garage somewhere. Good luck, chump, Steve. Alright, Steve. Let's see if we can get that car, huh? Oh, look at that car, though. Look at that car. Also, look at me. I'm so hot. Yeah, keep shooting at him, guys. I'm hunting for a car.
Weapons high.
That didn't sound good. Alright, we have to deal with this.
Target visual.
Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Alright, there we go. Come on, then.
Making a move.
Don't fly over there. I can't see you over there, you butthead.
Bomb's on its way.
Oh, we haven't. That was close.
Air support is coming in.
Oh, shit.
God damn it, I'm getting wrecked.
Oh, shit. Where is she? There she is. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. Pull it together.
Just don't tell anyone.
Oh, don't worry. It's our secret.
These sinners. Take cover. On the way.
Oh, my God, Jess. You okay?
Changing position.
Weapons high.
Fuck, not that. Not that. Alright, well.
Coming in hot. I'm taking damage.
I know.
Suck on this!
Jess, your heart's in the right place. I appreciate that.
Fucking see you!
Bomb release.
Oh, God. You're alright, Jess. Walk it off.
Air support is coming in.
Eventually, we're just gonna wear him down, right? Through sheer attrition.
Weapons high.
Ouch. Jess, help! Jess! Jess! Here she comes. Help me, Jess!
He makes you feel alive.
Thank you. I know, we're trying to beat a freaking plane with a fucking sniper rifle, and I dropped my AK.
I'm moving!
Taking damage up here.
That was a good hit. Oh, there we go. Fucking finally. Alright. I think my AK probably despawned at this point, so I guess we'll just hold on to this thing for now. So I guess we'll hold on to that sniper for now. Anyway.
Making a move. Bogey spotted.
But that was a Wolverine skin. You're supposed to be able to get in there, but I'm having trouble. Hang on. Ugh. can't get in that way. You're supposed to be able to, but I am having trouble. I don't know if that... Okay, hang on. Maybe we can blast it out of the way? Oh, hang on. I think it... Did it work? No. That car door is super duper inconvenient. I feel like you're supposed to be able to go in this way, and I just can't. I can't fit. There's a car door stuck in the way. Invisible wall, I don't know. Help! Help! Alright, I found a way out. Ugh. This is why as soon as we can kill Faith, I want to, because those fucking Chosen are just the worst, dude. There. Upside. I got the super sweet car. And we got the stash, so.
Hello. This is... God damn it, Junior. This...
Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear that one. I'm interested in hearing the little answer machine stuff, but I don't want to listen to that one. It's like such a stereotype, dude. It's such a stereotype, and I don't like it. Okay. Now, this is the car spawning thing. Ideally, I should be able to use this to restock. And fix my stuff. Now. Oh, right. I can't change, yeah. I can't change weapons here, obviously. Okay, well. I got to do some of it here, so that's a good thing. Jess? Hang on. I'm not sure where Jess is, but this person has something. Hey.
You're pretty sure I heard someone screaming over from Frank's place there. We should go and make sure he's okay.
Thanks, dude. Don't. I've already lost one weapon that way. Don't make it two. Okay. Is Jess dead? Yes. Yes, she is. Well, explains why she's not around, that's for sure. I imagine the Chosen shenaniganry got to her. Okay. So, look at that car, though. Oh, it's so sexy. Oh my god, it's so sexy. Can't even stand how sexy it is. Lovely. Anyway. If this was that dude's second best car, what the heck was his first best car, you know? That's the real question. That's the real question. Alright, wait for it. Alright. Now, just waiting on...
Got it.
Oh, here she comes. There she is. I see her now. How far back am I turning my head? Oh my god. There she is.
Let's do this shit.
Sorry about the Chosen earlier there, Jess. I tried to keep you live as best I could, but there's a lot going on, obviously. Okay, so we do need to go kill the Judge Bear, but we do need to switch weapons first. So I guess we'll go ahead. I don't know why I waited for Jess when I'm just going to teleport away. Let's go ahead and teleport back. Let's switch our guns away from that crappy sniper that we're holding on to. And then we'll see. I might switch back to the LMG to take the Judge Bear, because having something that's that powerful with that, you know, with that much oomph, I think will be very helpful. And then I think we need to make sure we're getting the perks for quicker reload and more ammo and stuff for more guns. Because I don't remember which ones we have. I'm assuming we got the one for the LMG because I think the reload fills pretty quick. So I imagine we must have got the one for the LMG, and maybe the shotgun and pistols as well, possibly. So we'll have to see about that. But I don't know if we have the one for rifles.
Hey, now we can start giving fishing tours.
The song is great and also super duper copyrighted. Hell yeah. Anyway, yeah, that song is fantastic. It's called Only You, and it's great. Okay, so I think we're gonna switch to the LMG to make this upcoming judge fight a little easier. So we're gonna go grab the old M249 again. That feels good. I think that's probably all we needed. Eventually, I do want to show you guys the MG42 on in this playthrough. That's what I used almost the entire playthrough of my hardest difficulty playthrough. And I've talked about it before, and the gun is insane. I'm convinced it must be one of the most powerful in the game, so I feel like that must be the case considering how good it is. Okay. Hop in.
Let's do this shit.
Okay. Thank you. Cat in front of the reversing car. Alrighty, so now we're faced the right way. Now, perks. We have 7 perks to spend. Which reloads do we have? More items. Let's see. Yep, there we go. So we got the one for the LMGs, launchers, and flamethrowers, which is good. And then we have the ones for shotguns and SMGs. Okay. So I do need the one for rifles. Yep, rifles and sniper rifles. So I think we're going to go ahead and grab those. I think that makes sense because that way we can use everything and reload everything a lot faster. I also think there was another one. I think there was another one for the pistols and the reload with bows and slingshots. There we go, yeah. And we already have that one too, okay. So that should mean we should be able to reload anything we want to use as quickly as the game allows. So that's a good thing. Okay, to the Judge Bear. Whoop, I passed it. It's behind us. Also, we have another Chosen, by the way.
Not today, fuckwads.
Okay. That'll work. It's such a pretty car, my god. It's also really fast. Okay. Let's go see what this is all about. Mr. Super Creepy Judge Bear, are you here? I was about to say, I think he's lying. Ignore that. He probably despawned as he was talking, I imagine. This is creepy. All right. Everyone stay calm. Relax, most of them aren't real. Oh, sorry, Peaches. Woo. There you go. See, that's how you do that. Ooh. Grizzly bear skin. Alright, wow, that was intense. That was intense. Alright. There's the Judge Bear. So that feels good. Let's see, right over the hill there's a prepper stash, but we kinda need to refill the old ammo. Not to say we couldn't do that. So at least some of these prepper stashes have have ammo caches too, so we'll just use our other guns for now. Man, that LMG saved our butts in that Judge Bear fight. I feel like he was more teleporty, if that makes any sense. I feel like he teleported more than the other judges did. I feel like at least like the Cougar, I felt like would stand and fight a little bit more. And I feel like the Moose kind of did too, but the Bear kind of teleported around a lot more than I thought. So I kept dumping ammo into nothing because I would shoot him with one bullet and then he'd disappear. And so then once I realized he was disappearing more, then I started to favor just firing like once, just to get him to disappear so I could find the real one. But once I found the real one, though, the LMG would shred him, so obviously I would say it was worth it. Alright, hey guys, let's
Watch my back.
I'll
Get in there!
Alright, sounds like there's trouble up top, sounds like. Let's give me ammo, please. Well, I imagine help is on the way, but, I mean, for them, not me, but, you know, it's fine.
Find a lighter. I need a new one.
No, darling, I did not find a lighter, but if I did find one, I would give it to you. Lady, they're all dead. Could you not lob grenades? Could you not lob grenades around like a whack job? You're gonna blow me up, and that's gonna be a little annoying. Alright, to anyone reading this, I've seen the Peggies get rid of dead angels by dropping them in the crevice on top of this hill. Someone could use that same opening to drop into the cave and steal the gear they've got stashed in there. Good idea. What's funny is I saw this, like, gate, and I thought, oh, no big deal, I can double jump over that. Because in Cyberpunk, there is a mod, not a mod, like, it's an in-game mod. Mods are a thing you can, like, modify your body. It's an in-game thing. And that gives you a double jump, and I have it in-game, and so I double jump around a lot. And so my first thought was, oh, hey, I can double jump that gate, probably. And obviously not in this game, I can't. Obviously. What's funny, I don't think I've saved one group of hostages in this, in the trucks, I mean. Anyway, I don't think I've saved one group of hostages. I think every single one I have shot, like, trying to save them, and I always end up shooting the hostages somehow, and so they always end up dying. And at least part of the time, they don't. I mean, that's just kind of the end of it, you know. Well, I tried to pull my chute because I was trying to loot that dude's body, but you know, it obviously instantly killed me because it got mad at me for trying to survive that fall, I guess. There we go. Okay, so we're back. And, it started me back at the bottom before I had killed those other guys, so I had to kill those other dudes again, which I just did, and it was fine.
Change of position.
But obviously it did need to be done, so. Anyway, but the point is we're at the bottom now, and we didn't die.
I see something. Get ready.
Yeah, that's the Chosen plane overhead that's once again chasing us. In case you're wondering. But obviously he can't get us in a cave, so he can fly overhead all he wants. There's really no consequences for not just spamming, like, you know, descend as quickly as you can. There's nothing, you're not gonna get penalized for it or anything.
Moving.
Okay. The water is acidic, fun fact. You can tell by the way it looks all murky and bubbly and creepy, so don't touch it. So we're literally going to be playing The Floor is Lava. See what I mean? I touched it for a moment and it really, really hurt. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Looks like there is also company inside this cave. Somewhere at the end of it, possibly. I got scared, so I started ascending. Oh.
Moving.
Oh, look at that. There it is. You don't have to swing all that much. The jump when you're jumping off of the grappling hook is pretty extreme, so. Alright. I feel like I'm playing Tomb Raider, dude.
Making a move.
I'm just looking for trouble. I fully expect there to be trouble at the end of all this.
Change in position. Bogey spotted.
I know, there's trouble in my cave.
Watch my back.
Sorry, Poochie, but you're on the bad guy team.
I got you, fuckers!
Alright, sounds like Jess is in trouble. Hang on. Lana, Christ in heaven, what they did to you. The fact that they can make you believe all that nonsense, make you forget yourself so hard. Forget your own name? How, Lana? What did they do to you? What kind of fucking dirtbag blood ritual could make you think your name was Faith? Doesn't matter how, I guess. He told you were special, but in the end, he threw your body in here to disintegrate in the boiling muck like a common angel. Think your name was Faith. So maybe her real name is Lana? Weird. Money! So much money. Alright. Now, I think the first guy up here, I hit him in the head with a throwing knife, and I didn't get it back. Which is a little sad face, but that's alright. That's okay. Alright, let me just make sure we're all crafted here as much as we can be. That is affirmative. Alright, well, I think we're all full otherwise, so. Oh, a little bit more money. Hey, look, the gate's open now. Pity it wasn't open when I was around here the first time. Oh, looks like there's trouble in the distance. I think I see something running in the distance. Alright. Boy. Holy shoot! Sounds like there's mortars in the distance, too. It's not one of mine, but... Yep, there's artillery.
Watch my back.
Easy. Yeah. Hostile takeover. Did I get him? I hit something. I think I probably shot a hostage. I don't know why he was shooting at me. Pretty sure he was a friendly, but he's not much of anything anymore.
Finders keepers, I always say.
Yep. I don't know why this guy was shooting at me.
Let me know if you find anything.
Well, I found a couple things. Oh, hey.
Our shit is tight.
Oh, it's so tight, Jess. It's so tight. Hey, hey, guy. Hey, friendo.
Some of our scouts spotted a guy with all this Fang Center merch near a bunker. He looked pretty upset. We should go see what his problem is.
Sounds good, dude.
Hey, girl.
Alright, hang on. There's someone dead over here.
Change in position.
Oh, look at that. I got a little bit of money. Well, I could take the mortar, but like, there's nothing nearby, so I don't know what the point of it would be. Okay, anyway, we got a little bit distracted there. We've been kind of bumming it for a while. I'm thinking let's go ahead and teleport to the conservatory. Let's go ahead and refill our ammo, because our LMG is like empty almost. And then I think we'll take a car. We could drive up to the past the Clutch Nixon thing, see what that is. But I think that might be the wingsuit one, and I want to try it just to see if it's the wingsuit one, which it might be. I want to show it to you briefly, just so you guys can see, and we might try it once or twice or something, depending on how it goes. We'll see. But yeah, that'll be the plan for just a couple of moments here, and then we'll be moving on, continuing to clear the territory. Alright, so we're here. I found some rando van, because I didn't have the patience to look too much farther for anything else. Oh, well, this might not be that one. We're near water. I wonder if it's a boating one or something. We'll see. Well, we'll see what this one is.
July 4th, 1963. Clutch Nixon,
Oh.
the greatest stuntman
Okay.
in Montana.
It's a
America in the only way God could have imagined.
flying one. We'll never know. It's a flying one. Okay. So we already did one like this. It's guns and then flying. So. All right. Alright, we'll see how well this goes.
They nearly touched that bridge.
Well, define nearly touched. Alright, we're gonna swing a little bit wide. Normally I tend to hit stuff a little bit closer than I think I have to.
They make it look easy.
I would like to hope that, you know. I think so, but I feel like I was a little biased.
What incredible marksmanship.
I mean, it's a really big target. It's not that incredible. So long as you're lined up, you know, and you only have to hit it like once or twice. So, you know.
Right between the water and the bridge. Incredible stick control.
Incredible stick control. Wait for it. Wait for it. Thank you. The song's going in right now.
They're making a real show of this run.
Oh, we're gonna have to bank it real sharp.
They're making a banking turn at the historic gold dredge now.
All right.
Just a little bit off the top there. What a close one.
Thank you, announcer guy. Boy, it sure didn't.
They'll live to stunt
Hey-o!
another day.
Very nice. Hell yeah. Alright, well hey, that was an easy one. Yeah, obviously that one wasn't the wingsuit one. And do we even have the wingsuit? I don't even remember. I feel like we did buy it. I just don't think we've used it yet. So, yeah. It's, I think we did buy it last episode, because I think I was just talking about how, you know, like, earlier in the episode, I wished we had it, and then later on, I was like, you know what, let's buy it, because I think it'll be wise to have it. So, hey, that one wasn't hard at all. There was the only, tricky section is that really sharp banking turn, but it's only because if you didn't realize it was a really sharp bank, you might miss it. And if you miss the turn, then obviously, you know, that super sucks. So, you know. But we got the official Clutch Nixon suit, I guess. We got a big stack of money, so it's not bad. My companions are coming in. Jess was across the water and Peaches was up the river, so. Anyway, okay, so there's another thing done. There's a shrine up there. We could go do that. We could use the resistance points. Probably just teleport over here to grab a vehicle, I suppose. And we'll head to that shrine.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Oh.
Fool me twice.
Well, Faith's saying hi again. Could you not move in for half a minute?
No. Make mistakes from time to time. Even myself.
Even you? Hard to believe. Hang on.
This is fantastic.
There's something else.
Stuff added all the time.
Foolishly, I thought we were coming to an understanding.
Why would you think that?
Foolishly, I thought we were building trust.
I've fought you at every turn. Why would you think we're on the same page? Oh my god, these guys are incessant.
Trust has been broken. Again and again.
Bet your cougar loves hunting down
So there will be no more interference. No more distractions. No more pity.
something like that. I don't know. Point is, call can't keep.
Meaning what exactly? Well, you know, guess we'll see if we get strafed. But I was looking for a machine gun, but I was looking for a machine gun, but I couldn't find it, and I don't know. I know that always we have company. We're being chased by a plane again, and I was looking for a machine gun emplacement, and I couldn't find one, and so we're just doing our best, all right? Running over cultists. Yeah, it counted. I rescued civilians. Okay. Hang on a minute. I was about to say, I think this one's it's like on top of this little oasis mountain area. And I think there's several ways up. So I think there's like a road over here. So I think this is usually how I get there. So we'll try going around. I don't know. I'm surprised that Faith would even say that, like, and I always found it a little weird that Faith would be like, I thought we were coming to an understanding. Like, I don't know why she would think that, considering I've fought her at every turn. Like,
we got company.
So I'm not entirely certain why she if she actually felt that or what. Sorry, I know that was obviously dumb to go straight into the rock, but I really wanted to run over that cultist. The opportunity was too good to pass up. Okay, now I'm trying to keep an eye on the left-hand side here. That'll work. All right, come on, people. I did refresh our ammo while we were over there, so. All right, this way. Let's go. I think that shrine is. There we go. Yes, we are on the way. Yeah, I think this is usually how I do it. I think there's another way. If you go to the other side of that cliff side, I think it's like pretty sheer. I think there's a way to actually scale the cliff, like with grappling hooks and stuff. But this is the other way I usually do it. Nailed it. Hit that chick in the face, though. What a shot. I missed like an earlier shot, so it wasn't all super golden. We gotta make it to the shrine before he kills us. He's like always overhead, dude. He's like my stalker. Always nearby. Anyway. I know it said don't kill innocent civilians, but I already got the points for rescuing her, so, you know, whatever.
Change in position.
Okay. Anyway. Alright. So, that was a good one. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom out. Okay. I think the outpost with Adelaide could be a good one. There's a couple of other prepper stashes, but
This is Adelaide.
I think we could use this one. So let's go highlight that. Let's teleport here to grab a car, and then we'll free the final outpost, and we'll meet Adelaide while we're over there. Okay, so this might be really dumb because there is a helicopter, or not helicopter, there's a Chosen nearby, but I had myself a wild thought. Although now that I got a helicopter, I don't see him anymore. Well, I'm not seeing him now, but interesting. Well, that's a pity. I finally got a helicopter. I was like, hey, you know, maybe we could try shooting him out of the air. That'd be kind of neato, right? Anyway. Like, I could chase down this truck, but like at the same time. Anyway. It was like flying low, just destroying everybody.
We got company!
It's fine, Jess. Uh-oh, no alarms. Sorry, Peaches stole your kill right there. My cat is mauling people down below. That's what I call ground support. Go, Peaches, get him. Oh, bad move. He went outside. I told you that was an effective strategy for clearing the outpost. If you use rockets to target the alarms, there's nothing they can do. Especially in a self-healing helicopter like I was driving. So that's pretty funny. That's how you do that right there. with their sticks and shovels. I don't know why she walked outside like Michael Jackson on the Thriller tour. But whatever. Alright, hang on. Let's see, is this a good spot to land? Yeah, I'd say so. Alright, line it up about even.
Adelaide Drubman has a bit of a pistol. She's got the means to wage a one-woman war on Eden's
Oh,
Gate.
for the love of all that is holy.
She's the kind of person we could use right now. See about lending her a hand, Rook. Moving in for the kill!
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh.
You're not getting away.
I think you might have crashed. Good news and bad news. The bad news is Jess got shot out of the helicopter. And died. The good news is I killed that that plane with a helicopter. I've never done like an aerial dogfight in Far Cry before. Not counting John's thing. Ace killer. Destroy 10 planes while driving any aerial vehicle. Huh. I mean, there was a jump if I destroyed. I mean, I feel like it jumped to 50%, I feel like, pretty quickly. It doesn't mean that achievement's not doable. It just means cruising around in planes and stuff more often. And I don't often do that because planes, obviously, they have to load a lot more, you know? Which, it wouldn't be that hard, right? What you would have to do is do basically like I've been doing, which is you wait until they start sending Chosen at you in planes, and then you just hang around in helicopters a lot. And then if you do that, problem solved. Also, beautiful landing, by the way. Okay, well, we'll have to wait for Jess to come back, so, you know. We'll have to wait for Jess to come on home, but, you know. She'll be back, don't worry about it. Alright, well, let's start exploring, and then we'll talk to the peons. There's that. Make sure we're all built here. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's me. Now you listen here and you listen good. Bad enough your little boy toy lives in my goddamn marina. But if you know what's good for you, you won't let him anywhere near my favorite dredge. And no, that ain't me threatening you, so don't go telling your goddamn lawyer I'm threatening you again or I'll shoot up your goddamn car.
Guy sounds like a lunatic. Okay. There's some interesting, very soothing music going on right there. Alright, let's just, I'm just looking around for loot first. Hang on. Yo.
Good job clearing out the marina. I got a challenge for you, if you're up for it.
Probably
There's
not.
this giant albino fish that swims around the marina. Locals call him Ragnar the Terrible. People have been trying to catch old Ragnar for ages, but he's damn stubborn. He likes to hang out by that little island over yonder. It'd be good for morale if someone finally caught him. I think you might have what it takes.
I mean, yeah, technically I could try and catch fish, but... And it's not that bad, it's just not amazing, you know? It's a letter for Herc. The second I saw Herc, I immediately ignored it.
This ain't fucking Canada! Adelaide Drubman.
I don't know what that was
pleased to
about.
make your acquaintance.
Hi.
Appreciate all your help getting my marina back, but honey, I got a problem. Those Peggy shipbirds stole my Tulip. She's the nimblest goddamn helicopter this side of Montana, and I'll be goddamned if those fuck trumpets are gonna take her from me. I won that bird in my divorce fair and square.
My divorce.
The walking erectile dysfunction who took her painted her that awful shade of Peggy mayonnaise. So the only way you'll be able to find her is to ID the pilot. Should be easy to spot him. The only other birds around the area are flown by women. We all used to fly together on weekends, but that friendship went tits up after those thunder cunts joined Eden's Gate. So I got no problem if you accidentally shoot them in their disloyal faces. How about it, honey? You help me, and Tulip and I'll show up wherever and whenever you need us.
Thanks
Sounds
for
good.
helping out my county jail, buds.
You're welcome, Xander.
People got a safe place.
Anyway. Okay. So, there's a couple places it looks like they could be, but I'm thinking... Let's go ahead and get Jess back. I'll probably wait for her to get a little closer, and then... There's Peach. Ah, there she is.
Adelaide's gonna lose her shit.
Keep your eyes on the road. I'll do the rest.
Alright. So, there's a couple places this helipopper might be. So, obviously there's lots of different ways. Hang on! Hang on! Hang on! That's free resistance points. Normally I don't bother with these things because I would have to work on catching them. Holy shoot. Wow, that accuracy though. Anyway. But yeah, that's free experience. Normally, again, I don't bother with those because obviously I'm not headed that way or I'm on foot and then you have to catch them and all that, but
Thanks for hitting those bliss transports.
You're welcome.
These people are using those trucks and boats to ship it all over Hope County. You'd be doing a lot of good if you destroy any more you find. I say if these folks are making something that kills people, well, they deserve whatever killing comes to their door, if you get my meaning.
Man, like that dude, I don't remember his name, but he's such a, I'm trying to think what the word is. He's so peaceful. He's so happy. He's so like kind. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I really like him, you know? It's just a pity he's caught on all this, but he does seem like a really good dude. Other way, sorry. I feel like I've... Okay, hang on. Is there a helicopter nearby, or am I just like on crack?
They're down there!
It's probably not a helicopter then, because I feel like I'm in the, you know, in the stratosphere. It just, the guns was so big that whatever was shooting at me that made me think helicopter, but whatever. Oh, hey, there's a helicopter.
If there's a woman at the stick, eyes her and go find my tulip.
Okay.
Hey, honey, remember you're looking for my tulip, and there's a fuck nugget of a man behind the stick. Keep at it, sweetheart.
Oh, don't you worry, I will.
I got you, fuckers!
Huh. Alright, anyway, sorry. I was just kept making sure that, like, there wasn't, you know, nothing else. Alright, I imagine it'll probably, if memory serves, I think it's probably the one that's farthest away, right? Like, that's, you know, game logic would demand it, so that would make sense. But we're gonna hit the other ones that are closest first, because, you know, why the hell not?
I
'Cause why not? Luckily for Jess, obviously Rook is a crack pilot. I don't feel like the rest of the team valued Rook very much, considering clearly she can fly. She's a pretty good shot with a bow and stuff. She won't tilt up. There we go. Sorry, she wouldn't tilt up. Alright. Yeah, so obviously it is the one in the distance is obviously the one we need. But obviously it was turbo worth it to go to the other ones because they had VIPs. So obviously that was super worth it. Obviously. And yes, it does look to be the farthest one, but, you know. I mean, you said Child's Play, I was the one flying, you know. I'd look in front of me, but we're still going forward, and there's nothing to see out here. It's nothing but sky. So, you know. You ever snipe anything out with your bow in this here helicopter? Because that'd be really cool. That'd be pretty neato. Yeah, flying really is the fastest way to get around the game, as you might imagine. Obviously, again, one of the big problems is the game has to load, so it's constantly stopping to load again. So that's obviously really annoying. And so that's pretty much the biggest reason I don't fly. See, is because obviously if you fly around at all, you have to stop all the time, and it does it for cars too, but it's less if you drive everywhere. So otherwise, helicopters and planes are really good, especially helicopters. Helicopters in particular are very good, obviously, but, you know, there is a problem. That's the problem.
You're fucking dead!
And here's the thing, is technically... Oop, sorry, too close. Alright, let's just make sure...
Wait till he lands, my baby Tulip. Then rip that son of a bitch's pecker off and bring my sweet Tulip home. Don't hurt my darling Chopper.
Fucking Child's Play.
I mean, it's right there. But I can't hurt it because I don't want to just light it up. Here's the thing, is I could try flying in. I guess we could try that. We could try flying in and see if he gets out. Try sniping him out with the gun, but I have to be real careful. There, no pilot for you. Yeah, see, that's how you do that right there. Alright, anyone else alive at this particular place? Okay. Just gonna get even. Make sure there's nothing super obvious beneath me. Alright. Beautiful landing. Beautiful work. Normally this mission is a lot more of a pain in the butt. Obviously, it hits a lot different when you have a helicopter. See? See how much faster this mission was? Come on, Jess. Hop in.
Gun it.
Oh, I will.
Honey, the minute you finish everything, bring my Tulip back here. And if you see something you don't like on the ride back, feel free to fire up Tulip's mounted guns. Them beauties pack more punch than a bull in heat.
Man, is everything sex with you? Apparently. Yeah, I think was it Dutch or was it someone else that said that she was a pistol? I would say that's a very accurate way of describing her. She's certainly something. If I go straight, I'm not going to get too close to the border of the map, am I? No. I'm a little worried if... Because this is, like, pretty high up, but I'm a little worried it'll be like, no, you can't do that. But I guess we'll try going straight as an arrow and hope it works out. It should, because you can go all the way up there. At that point way up there. Yeah, that's Raptor Peak. There's a mission up there for us, actually. That's one of the prepper stashes things. So, it should be fine. Maybe we can even lean left if I was a little worried about it. Good night. Anyway, I could, hang on. Let me just do this. It didn't really blow up, so... Hey, I mean, you're underwater, so I don't know if exploding is going to be a thing. Probably not. Anyway, ignoring that, it's fine. Oh, hey, look at this! I found a cult shrine. Neato.
Those goddamn Peggies have come back like shingles. Hope you got my tulip close, cause we need help, honey.
Oh, bring it on, dude. I'm a great pilot. Is there, like, a lot of them? Because There's Peaches getting another kill. Sorry. Alright. Are we, Alright, there we go.
Not today, fuckwads.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this, make sure we're lined up.
God damn it, they saw me!
Yeah, relax. Beautiful landing on my part, once again, by the way.
I'm gonna keep on fighting. Thanks.
Hey, Adelaide.
Well, slap my tits and call me Shirley.
I'd rather not.
You made it just in time for all the fun. And you brought Tulip back in one piece. Now, I always keep my word. So, if you need a pilot who can shoot the dick off a gopher from 50 feet in the air, I'm your gal. You call me. Anytime. Except around sunset. Xander likes to do yoga around then, and I like to watch. You ain't lived until you seen that ass and downward-facing dog. Anyways, thanks again, hon. I owe ya.
Yeah, sounds good. I only did it for the resistance points. Good lord. What a firecracker. Boy, what a pistol. Anyway. she's certainly something. That's for true.
Before it gets better.
Adelaide Trubman. She's one hell of a firecracker.
I know.
Good with a gun, and she'll always bring that chopper along with her. Not a bad addition to the group, Deputy.
It's true. She'll be helpful. Hey, man.
Let's you and me have a powwow. Can you believe what they're doing? Bliss is spewing everywhere. It's toxic shit that those Eden's Gate bros are shipping everywhere, man. That stuff gets in the river and it's a toxicity tonic. See those big green containers? They're full of Bliss and the Peggies are shipping them somewhere important. We need to find where and destroy them. My life coach says to break problems into bite-sized pieces. So step one, I know about a Peggy laptop that'll help us track down these containers. Once we find them, we blast them.
Oh boy. So that's Adelaide's squeeze, huh? He's certainly something. Oh, look at this. Oh, well. Ain't nothing out there, but hey, that was kind of neato. Anyway. Okay, where are we going? Gas station. So you can get a boat out here. It depends. Is this little doodad near the waterfront? Oh, it is on the waterfront. Okay. Well, I mean, we can grab something. I have access to all the toys as far as planes go. I really wouldn't mind having like a bigger boat with a gun on it. It'd be a better split for our darling. All right. All right, having something would be good to have for it'd be good for Jess to be able to shoot too, you know. Shoot up, man. I heard that, and you're so right. Oh God, I think we have. Yep, Jess, darling, please. Oh hell yeah!
Do this shit.
All right, let's go. I'd wait for Peaches, but obviously she's not getting in.
Got him lined up.
Well, if you see him, let him have it. That's another good reason to have a gun. If you see him, give him the old what for, you know? I don't expect her to be able to kill him, but it makes you feel so much better to shoot back, you know? I don't really feel like we're gonna get any closer than that. Man, was that smooth or what? Okay. Let's frickin' go. I need the resistance points. We're so close to fighting Faith. I can smell it in the air.
Hey, Toads forgot to mention. Laptop's gonna connect to the GPS on their boats. Smart, right? So, like, find the computer, find the boats, then we find their containers. Then you blast them to dust. You!
Man, I'm just like rolling through like the Terminator. Hang on, I thought I saw some other kind of loot lying around. Alright. Keep her quick and quiet, team.
Watch my back.
Oh my God, I like hit him in the eye, dude. Okay, Peaches is stuck. Never mind, darling, I got him. Never mind, love, I got him. I need my arrows back. Oh, what the hell? No. I just wanted my arrow. There's something else alive over here. Alright, Peaches, now's the time to redeem yourself, darling. Go kill his ass. There she goes. Look at her. Such a killer. Boo. Well done, darling. Well done. Alright. But I imagine this is not going to remain quiet, you know? We'll see, I guess, but...
One of you guys fucking with the laptop?
Whoa, I heard talking. Oh, hang on. Do you think there's someone on the roof? Hang on a minute.
The collapse is coming. And those dumps.
Oh, Lord.
Not good.
Easy, we're good. It was just one guy. He was on the roof. I didn't know he was on the roof.
Okay, I got a GPS lock. Now we can track those boats. You should take to the skies and follow the signal. Addie's got her chopper all fired up. Give her a shout and she'll zip right to you. Get that eagle-eye view and find those bliss containers.
I mean... I'm being shot at? Oh, no. There's trouble in the distance, but it's nothing to do with me. Okay, so technically, I could, Oh, you have to add Adelaide. Well, that sucks. I was thinking maybe I don't have to actually add her, but unfortunately I do. Alright. I'll, see you in a second, Jess.
I'm out, bitches.
Don't worry, I'll recruit you back as soon as this is over.
Eyes on target.
Baby, stop! I'm on the radio. Sorry, I'll be right there. I just have to find my pants. Never mind.
It's like I don't want to know this. Apparently Jess died or something. Whatever.
Oh, good. Adelaide's here. Yay.
Eyes on target.
Oh my god, that sounded loud. What was that? Whatever. Oh god, Peaches. Oh god, Chosen. What are we doing? Why are we hovering here?
You got some Peggy Dingleberries on your ass, kiddo.
Quickly, please.
This is the life. Snuggled inside my bird with a cute pilot and my man meets Xander in my ear.
Aw, that's like beautiful. Reminds me of...
Shut your mouth, stud muffin. Mama's being introspective. Too many years with some limp-dicked alpha dipshit telling me where I messed up or what clothes I should wear. Thank the Lord I shed those 250 pounds of dead weight.
Got him.
Now I got me my darling beach baby.
That's me, right?
Watch your back, honey. I'm seeing trouble.
You see what I mean? Swear to God, his cock weighs more than his brain. Yes, Pumpkin, that's you I'm talking about.
I don't want to be here for this. I feel like I'm third wheeling right here. You have a lot going on in your life, and I just would rather not be a part of it, you know? This is the slowest trip I have ever been a part of. I probably could have gotten here faster by walking. Can I just dome you in the head with my 44 Magnum and take this helicopter and get there quicker? Probably.
Okay, when you find those Peggy boats, follow them. They'll lead you right to their main stash.
Best view right behind you.
Okay, I'm assuming I can tell her to follow the objective.
Okay, darling.
Behind us, Adelaide. That way. Other direction, please. Hard U-turn. Oh my lord.
On you!
Hey, me again. So, like, I lost the boat GPS. Man, technology blows. Dude, you gotta check all the spots along the river. One of them will have those bliss containers. I know you got this.
Eh, shut up. I would have this. Adelaide is horrible. Good God. You know what? I'm worried about switching away from her, so I'm just gonna take this. Good God, dude. Like, that was the slowest trip I've ever been a part of. Alright, let me look at the map. I wouldn't have even bothered to swim all this way had I known that. It's like right freaking here, dude. Good God, that was the slowest trip I have ever been a part of. Like, she was flying so slow. Like, unbelievably slow. I've never been in, like, an aerial vehicle that was not moving fast enough. And then she wouldn't, like, follow the objective, and, like, oh my God, like, why is that necessary? Why couldn't I just fly my own freaking helicopter?
I would have no problem with Faith if she played fair. There is plenty of dick to go around, but instead she's drugging all the men. I can't compete with that.
Yeah, that's a great thought, Adelaide. Thank you. That's a great reason to stand against Faith. Also just trying to figure out how to get up this fucking cliff. Hey, be useful for a change. That way. That way. Alright, hang on. Maybe I can,
Can't wait till autumn. It's the perfect seat. No thanks.
Don't you no thanks me, toots.
Roger!
Where in the hell? Whoa! Whoa! Holy shoot! Whoa, what is happening? Oh, well. Oh my god, let me off. I'm gonna have a stroke, dude. Alright, wow, that was something. So stupid. I hate not having Jess or someone I know on my side. Hello, you morons.
Tune your eyes, narrow your chakras. If you don't see any big bliss containers, that's not the place. Head upriver, dude. We're gonna find it.
Better. We'll fight better.
Good god, dude. That way, I guess. You know, technically, I'm not positive it would be faster to just ride with Adelaide. I'm not convinced.
When this is over, I could really go for a massage. Full service, happy ending and everything.
That's a great thought, Adelaide. Thank you. I miss Jess. Have I mentioned that?
You should see big green bliss containers in there. Like kale smoothie colored, not avocado. You can tell the difference because...
Yeah, thank you. I got it. No, I'm trying to feel like I don't feel like I do things this way normally. You know? I don't feel like I do things this way. I feel like normally I'm flying the helicopter, but I don't know how that would be a thing unless I...
I know you're like in it, but I had a brain flash. That place is some kind of old mining place. They're gonna have C4 and explosives all over. Perfect for blasting bliss containers, right?
You think you hurt me, but soon you'll see. You're only hurting yourself.
That's what you get!
The containers! Save the bliss containers!
Oh, I had a bullet left in there.
Gotta love that killing feeling!
Yeah, get 'em, Peaches. Alright. Oh, good looking out, Peaches, as usual.
Guess that could have gone south all the way. Got some trouble just up ahead.
It was good. I was hesitating because I wasn't sure it was an enemy cougar. Or it was an enemy dog, and it was. Alright, again, I don't feel like normally I do. I feel like normally I'm in the helicopter. Like driving it. I don't think I've ever done this on the ground.
Bliss clouds from here, dude. That's top about you. A 10-gallon hat with spurs. That might be a sex thing. It's hard to know with Addie. Anyway, later!
Yeah, with Addie, it's definitely a sex thing. With Addie, it's definitely a sex thing. Hey, I unlocked Tulip for my use now. Also, we did it. Faith is ready for war. Hang on, I gotta refill my ammo. I'm worried I'll get abducted right away and I won't be ready. Quickly, reload, 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 reload. I think I'm getting abducted. Well, that was lucky that we even found any ammo at all. More ammo. Don't abduct me yet, Faith. I'm not ready. Quickly, I'm getting abducted. Okay. Hang on. Oh, there's an enemy, Oh, here it comes. Okay. Well, good luck, whoever that was. I can't help you anymore.
Welcome to the bliss.
Thank God I found some ammo to reload. So my LMG has some oomph now. Thank God I found some ammo. Okay. Here comes the showdown with Bliss. With Faith, whatever. So she's not as hard, I don't think, as... I mean, her fight is different. It can be pretty challenging because she's very close range. It's like this very... It's like this like arena, and it's very small. And so it takes getting used to, but it's totally doable.
I don't understand.
You just gotta be careful.
Did you think you could just continue to do what you wanted without consequences?
I was hoping.
I've been reasonable, I've been fair. But you were just so selfish.
I feel like you tried to kill me.
For someone to leave that didn't want to go.
Who? Oh, the marshal. I was like, who? Who did I force?
Also, you could be what? A hero?
Yeah. It's all about me, obviously.
Do you know what hubris is?
No.
Arrogance before the gods.
Are you sure?
The Greeks saw it as a dangerous form of pride that invoked the goddess Nemesis, who would seek retribution.
I win this hand. You have to wear a button. What do you say?
Straight flush.
If violence is the only language you choose to speak, I'll speak your language. And when their blood is on your hands...
And when their blood is on your hands...
We'll see how heroic you feel.
We'll see how heroic you feel.
What are you doing?
Oh! Oh no, he was such a good guy.
Sorry to have to do this.
I'm sorry to have to do this.
Oh.
I wanted there to be another way.
I wanted there to be another way.
But you made your choice.
But you made your choice.
Who opened the doors?
Oh shit, they're inside.
I told you. I didn't want to leave.
Oh, God. Goodbye, Marshall. Goodbye, Marshall. Goodbye, good helper guy whose name I forgot. The prisons, the doors got sprung open. So, yeah, that was quite the development. Apparently, Faith had a bigger hold on the Marshal than I guess we took credit for. Because obviously it didn't go very well. And maybe, I guess the fight with Faith maybe isn't quite yet. Maybe I have to do the other section. And then the fight with Faith. So maybe it's actually okay that we didn't have ammo and it's actually fine because I think we'll have the opportunity. So, because yeah, now we have to obviously tackle the prison, but I don't remember if the prison tackling thing is first or if the Faith fight is first. I don't remember. I lean towards the prison section first, but we'll see.
The Peggy's at the control room. Rook! Anyone! We're under attack! No!
Yep, there we go. Okay.
Hold 'em back!
Prison comes first then, and then we have the fight with Faith. Okay. Got it, got it. Alright.
They grabbed the sheriff! Fuck! Earl's been taken!
was high out of my mind, yo. Okay, yeah, I can't get help, so we're on our own here. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. Don't worry, guys, I'm coming. I was stoned out of my gourd. It was against my will. Don't worry about it. Faith had me in her little mind realm. Okay, that's who almost saw me right there. I don't know. That's the window to hit him is real small, and if I miss that shot, I mean, obviously I'll get detected. I'm gonna try and do this quietly, but same rules apply as always. If I get caught, I will just go loud and it's fine. But if we could do it quietly, I feel like from a, you know, it would make sense from like a lore whatever perspective.
Fucking Peggy's are inside the prison. They blocked the entries. There's a vent on the roof. Find a way up and come through the vent. Hurry!
Yeah, I mean, you know, from a story perspective, it would make sense to remain quiet as long as you could, obviously, right?
Oh, don't worry. Your friends will be safe with me.
I'm sure they will. Absolutely. Totally believe you. Huh. Alright. Again, it's a little bit of a small window here. Okay, there we go. Now, where is the angel? Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure we're all clear here. Alright, keep it alive. We're good. Man, that music is intense, though. I feel so stressed. Can you imagine that shot? Alright, we're good. We're getting closer and closer. Close enough. Okay, we're good. Keep it going. I was just looking around for more roof snipers, if I could see any. Oh, okay. There's another roof sniper somewhere. I said there's another second laser, I just don't know where it's coming from. I could absolutely make that shot, most likely, but the other sniper will see him. There's the other one. Saved it. Okay, they're upset, but they don't yet know where I am. Although I think we're screwed. Alright, well. That was just a lazy shot, I'll be honest. Don't know why I'm tied to the bed of using my bow now, but here we are. That's some real clean shooting, not gonna lie. Feeling really proud about all that. Alright. Yeah, that was some real clean shooting. It wasn't all perfect, obviously, but there was a lot of great shots in there. At least I got the arrow back. Okay. Alright, infiltration complete. There was no alarm raised. And no alarm raised, and the angels detected me, but they didn't raise any alarm.
Aww.
Hello, Faith.
Still trying to be the hero.
That's me.
It's too late, you know. You should have listened when you had the chance.
I'll keep that in mind. Alright. Can you imagine popping your parachute inside the frickin' vent? Well, that didn't go according to plan. For some reason, my person did the loud takedown, not the quiet one, and they obviously heard me. Anyone else? There we go. See, we handled it. We don't always have to do things quietly. Okay.
Get over here, rush, hurry!
Shut up! After all the work I've been putting through, I have the right to loot. Stop! Not that. Give me that. I want my regular gun back.
Rook, over here!
Shut up! I'm not like I lost your position in the last few minutes. I don't know what you're so concerned about.
Good Lord, shut up. Please help me.
I didn't see a way out of that one.
Please, God, don't leave me in this hellhole.
Oh my God. Rook.
Hey, Tracy.
Something happened with Virgil and the marshal, and then everything went nuts. They got the sheriff, Rook. They got everyone. We're in trouble. We gotta move. The gate's locked. One of those fuckers out there has the key. Hurry!
Got it.
Quick! Bring the key!
Well, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Alright. I don't know what the whistle was for. Is that like for you or what?
Take care of yourself.
Oh.
You did great work here, but I know your greatest days are still ahead.
Why, thank you, bro. Oh, do you think, like, I had to search the boss? Oh, never mind, I found it. It wasn't a guy I killed, it was a different guy.
Trying so hard. It's sad. Knowing it's all for nothing.
It'll be fine, Faith. Don't be such a naysayer.
Oh no.
Virgil.
No. 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 Help me! Put pressure on it.
He's already gone.
Come on. Come on. This is what she does. Takes. Destroys. Find her. Kill her. Don't let her get away with this.
Yes, ma'am. You heard the lady. Which was already on the agenda, but, you know. We have motivation. So that part of the dream sequence was obviously very much real. Hark, I think I'm being summoned. Holy shoot, look at all this ammo. I think I'm being summoned again.
When this is over, we will all be together in the bliss.
Yeah, that sounds dandy. Sounds lit. I'm all about it. I liked Virgil. How dare you? I mean, you know, he was a real peaceful guy, you know? Like he didn't deserve all that. That was a pity. And obviously the Marshal ate it too, but I didn't like the Marshal even in the beginning, so I've never liked the Marshal, so I didn't feel bad about him eating the big one. I mean, you know, I didn't like him in the beginning, and he was corrupted, and whatever. Whatever. We'll deal with it. Alright, I'm ready. Bring it on.
Now you see what we can do. Come to me, and I'll show you a world you never dreamed possible.
Sounds great. I'm ready for a boss fight. Sounds like it's gonna be something interesting, that's for sure.
Amazing grace, how sweet
Hey, it's the sheriff.
the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind. Your sheriff kept you from walking the path, but now he understands its purpose, and he'll join our family in Eden. And if you try to stop him,
Alright, you can't have Dad. That's Dad, man. He's our dad. You can't have Dad.
Your sheriff was a wall. A wall between you and the Father.
Something like that.
A wall that kept you from seeing his truth. So I will knock down that wall.
Ouch, Charlie! They're AoE, in case you're wondering. Apparently.
So close to accepting the word of the Father into his heart. And when he does, there's no coming back from that. The garden
Oh, I got a heal. Give me a minute.
You've rejected our olive branch. Now, you'll receive our wrath.
Ah, I get that reference.
I wouldn't do that.
The hell?
You don't know what he'll do! Live by the sword and you will die by the sword.
Hey, sounds good, man. It's a good day to die.
Don't you see what you're doing?
I have a pretty good idea. I'm winning this fight. That's what I'm doing.
It's not my fault. None of this was my fault. You think I wanted this? He plied me with drugs. He threatened me. I was 17. I was just a child.
I mean, that's very sad, but at the same time, you also, to some degree, must have chosen to do what you did to other people. Ow! Frick!
You strike, but you cannot destroy what he created.
Hang on, Faith. I gotta reload.
The Father sees what you do, and he will remember.
Oh, big whiff. Hup! Hey, there we go. What? Good shot. Hup! Burn the witch! Suffer not the heretic to live. I don't know why I kept trying to end that with a Molotov. Whatever.
You still don't understand. You don't know what it is you're doing, do you? Joseph believes he's our savior. But you will be the one who decides what happens. You were the start. He'll be the end. It was always gonna happen this way. You'll walk the path. You'll rescue your sheriff. You'll be the hero. And then you'll choose. And if you don't listen to him, he'll be right.
It's so interesting to, like, understand what she means once you know what happens. Once you know what happens, it's so interesting to see, like, to see it all, like, to see, because, like, when you don't know what's happening, obviously that's all very cryptic. Like, it doesn't tell you anything, you know? But after you know what happens, then you're like, oh. It's so interesting. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I ever, like, I don't know if the last couple times I didn't pay attention or what, but, like, this time I was listening to what she was saying, and I don't know. It's a very different feeling once it all means something to you. Like, once you know what she's talking about. Interesting. Okay. Continue. Sorry. Walk the path. Hey, I'm not slow. Alright. The bunker. Sheriff? Sheriff? Dad? Are you here? I'm looking for Dad. Moose. Oh, great moose of the forest. Oh. I was gonna ask him if he'd seen Dad.
Joseph C. I have a warrant issued for your arrest.
Oh. Joseph? Have you seen my dad? No? A nice try, kiddies. Alright, well, I have access to my weapons officially now. I hear him! I hear him! Dad? I was just looking around. Sorry. Dad? Sheriff, it's you! I found my dad.
I don't have much time, Rook. The Blaze. You have to stop it. You have to hurry.
Oh dear.
The sound that saves a wretch like me.
We must work quickly.
I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. You have to hurry. Run.
Oh god. No, anything but that. I don't know who's talking. Ignore that. I will, Dad. I don't know. That's... Sorry. I'm opening the door. I shot the console. I feel like maybe that had to happen. It didn't. I gotta shut it down. My dad's in trouble. Got it. And pull. Okay, it's all a little less dream sequency now. We're getting there. Oh wow, he walked that off, didn't he? Fun fact. This section is hard as hell on the hardest difficulty. Fun fact. In case you're wondering, it's hard as shit. Yeah, fun fact, this section is hard as hell. Oh, hang on, it's my mechanic. Okay, sorry, I'm back. It was my mechanic. My car is ready and done. Thank all that is holy. So, I have a couple of hours, and so I will need to walk over there to get the car. Technically, I would have time to do laundry, but like, at this point, I feel like I'm just committed to the Thursday thing. I mean, I'm gonna get the car today, but, you know, But I'm not gonna do the laundry shopping thing today. Anyway, okay, cool. Bueno. Anyway, we can continue with this, but yeah, that I will get that done today. Before 5 o'clock. Anyway, but yeah, this section is one of the is so stinking hard on the hardest difficulty. Like, it's crazy hard. This is why. Look at this. Look at that. That's a long ass animation. Look how long that animation is, dude. It's like 17 minutes. Like, you could see why. Now imagine that, but if you like can die in 1 bullet rather than the 3 I can die in right now. Now again, if I just invested in increasing my health bar, that would go a long way. So, this time... Yes, thank you. Just desperately trying to get to this menu. Okay, I cannot save it, so... That's pretty neato that you can't start me any closer than that. Love that a lot. Now, I think more guys spawn in, because I think I remember trying this in a stealthy way when I was doing this on the hardest difficulty. So, I don't think you can actually complete it stealthily. I know that was confusing while I was spinning my camera, but... Okay. Oh shit. I just stood there just... Oh shit. Alright, I don't have any med packs. That'll help. That'll make it easier. Doing it with 0 health. Nifty. Why the hell they felt the need to take my med packs from me, I don't know. Hang on, I'm stuck on something. There we go. Alright, quickly.
Warning, central valves overloading. Warning, central valves overloading.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I can feel it, they're beside me.
Warning, central valves overloading. Warning, central valves overloading.
Oh god. Oh god. My god, that's a long animation.
Warning, central valves overloaded. Warning,
oh god, please heal.
Warning, central valves overloaded. Warning, central valves overloading. Warning, central valves overloading. Warning, central valves overloading.
It's like, please don't. Quickly, 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 quickly.
Warning. Central Warning. Central valves overloaded. All security offline.
That's done it, Rook. I'm sorry, partner, but I need to get out of here. I can't see straight from this bliss. It's all on you. Blow this place into oblivion.
I will, Sheriff. Alright, I got the door. Go! 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 Get the door open! Get the door open, please! God, get the door open! Oh, God. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, come on! They can't shoot me through the door, don't worry about it. They can't shoot me through the door. Please, I was like, please let me move, please.
Warning. Valves overloaded. All now offline.
That'll show you to try and save your friend.
Warning. Central valves overloaded. All security logs now offline. Warning. Central valves overloaded. All security logs now offline. Warning. Central valves overloaded. All security logs now offline.
Alright, come on, stop it, stop it, stop it. I was barely even near that fire, alright?
Overload imminent. Evacuate.
I know something that'll make this easier. Let's take away the man's healing ability.
That did it, Rook. The air is clearing up. Feel like I can finally think straight. We gotta get the hell out of here. Whole place feels like it's about to blow.
I agree.
I'll round up any survivors and meet you outside. Good luck.
Thanks, Dad.
Overload.
Alright, get the door. Let's go. Hop 2. They can't shoot me through the door. It's fine. They can shoot me after I stand still for the 10 seconds or whatever it is. After the door's open, though. Let me move, let me move, let me move. Thank you.
Overload. Evacuate.
It's fine. No, target the other guy. Hang on, sir. Gotta reload. Finally. Good lord. I said die, you bastard. There we go. We got him.
Overload imminent. Evacuate.
Alright, hang on. Just gotta be patient. How is he still alive? There we go. We got him with a very well-placed grenade. Go out. Go out. Okay. Alright, quickly. Good God.
Overload imminent. Evacuate immediately. Overload imminent. Evacuate immediately. Overload imminent. Evacuate immediately.
Bye. Come on, get the door open. This place is gonna blow. There's so much fire. Oh my God, there's so much fire. Too bad that water's not real, huh? Oh, I was gonna jump too. I was getting ready to leap off. And the game stopped me. They're like, no, don't do it. Hell yeah. Henbane River, region liberated. Goodbye, Faith. Good God, that was intense. That section is so hard on the hardest difficulty. The hardest sections of this game, the only even real difficult sections, are the on-rails combat sections. Disabling those bliss, like, little valves on the hardest difficulty is a nightmare. It was so difficult. I think I died like 40 times. Like, it was real hard. Eventually I did it just by, you know, picking them off and setting proximities along with the routes where they would flank me while I was doing it. And then eventually you just keep doing it, and eventually you just get lucky. Eventually some of their bullets miss, and it's that extra second you needed to disable the valve or whatever. And rinse, repeat. And that, you know, it happens. It happens. So, you know, it was quite something. But yeah, that was that section is a nightmare on the hardest. I think it's on Insanity. I think is the name of the difficulty. On Insanity, that section is a monster. Like I said, the only real difficult sections are the bunkers. So it makes sense. But yeah, it was rough. Anyway, cinematic time. Here we go. Dad, I saved him. I saved my dad. Hell yeah.
You look like hell.
Yeah, well, I feel like it too.
Need help getting back inside?
Hell no, I'll manage.
I didn't think you could pull this off. You saved a lot of people here today, Rook. Don't forget that.
Hey, can you give me a hand?
Better go.
You know, there was a moment just before you arrived. I just lost all hope. I couldn't see a way out. But you led the way. A lot of good people died, but everyone here, all of us, we're alive because of you. And I'm damn proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Now, I want you to find that goddamn Joseph Seed, bring him to justice, or put him in the ground.
Yes, sir. I hear you.
That's an order, Deputy.
Yes, sir. Oh, hell yeah. My dad's proud of me, guys. Feels good.
A seal has been opened. My faith. My faith. She was not the first to carry that name, but she was the most devoted. She was like many of you when she came to me. Broken. Lost. I put my faith inside her. And she became angelic.
Get it?
Perfect. And those sinners took her away from us. It is faith that holds us together. And without it, we are lost. So we must never lose faith. And those that try to harm us will suffer.
Oh, he's so creepy, dude. I feel like he's staring at me through the screen. Oh my god. He's so creepy. Heyo, we also unlocked the D2 Sin Eater, which is a short sawed-off double barrel that does fit in the sidearm slot. It's very, very good. It's very good.
Jesus Christ, you did it.
Beaches!
Faith's gone. Enbian River is free, and with John in the ground, there's only Jacob left. He's dug into the north. Get going, Deputy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. But first, let's get rid of frickin' Adelaide. My lord, get out of here.
Call me if you want it done right, darling.
Kid, if you're near a shop, you might want to pop in. There's some new toys you might want to play with.
She almost crushed me.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
Alright, Adelaide is... It's like, get out of here. Like, I kicked you out. Go home. Leave me alone.
I don't think we should get...
Anyway. Okay, but seriously. So the loot's empty. Yeah, go ahead and refill some ammo. Whoop, sorry about that. Okay, so guns. We have, oh my god, look at all those perk points. We have so many perks to buy. So, we unlocked the D2. So, new pistol. There's a new pistol is the first thing. We unlocked the M79. Oh my goodness, this thing is so convenient to have with you. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, we unlocked the M79 grenade launcher. Very tempting. Okay, we've also unlocked the Spaz 12 Shotty to the body semi-automatic shotgun. Very, very good. Nice, nice. All right, what else we got? And there's a new rifle of some sort. Ooh, the AKM, which is the modern version of the AK, and I would imagine it must be better. Although this one's only better because of the things I have attached, but maybe this one with its attachments would be just a little bit better. Okay. We've also unlocked... Ooh, the SA-50. This is a semi-automatic 50 cal rifle. It's very good. Oh, apparently there's another pistol. Yes, the Sin Eater. That's the other thing we unlocked. Very, very good. Okay, anything else? It still says pistols. I don't know what you're going on about there, sport. I feel like I've seen it all. Okay. Cool. Okay, well, we got options. I'm tempted to grab the M79. It's really, really good. But we also could grab the Sin Eater, and then we could switch our shotgun slot for something else. Which we could grab like a full-blown like launcher of some kind. You know, because then we would cover all the slots. And I don't use my pistol a whole lot, so yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and replace that. So now we got Sin Eater as our new sidearm. And then we can grab a full-blown launcher to replace my, Alright, to replace the other thing. So we can go the Rat 4, which is a homing upgrade. We also could go RPG, but the RPG wouldn't take down planes, whereas I think this will if you get the upgrade. Okay. Now, this scope will auto-target vehicles, so we do need that scope. Because if I wanted to take down planes, we're gonna need it. So we have the this one, which is looks like it's all textured. We have the amber waves, pretty cool. We have chance of flurries. We have I'll burn 'em all. We have the blue up. I like the blue one. And then we have camouflage. I like the blue one. Hell yeah. Okay. So there's a major upgrade on that front. Okay. And then we are still currently using our LMG. And for now, that might be okay. Because, yeah, I'm a little bit strapped for money. So for now, I think that'll work. Okay. So now we have the... My god, she's just not leaving me alone, dude.
Pretty fucking ironic, ain't it?
Anyway.
This place would keep bad guys in.
That is ironic.
Using it to keep them out.
So, we do have the launcher, which will auto-target vehicles. That'll make dealing with planes and helicopters and other vehicles really easy and convenient. That's pretty stinking awesome. Then we also have our new shotgun is our new sidearm, double barrel, sawed off. It's still really convenient for a shotgun, and we weren't using our sidearm a whole lot, so that works out really well. Before too much longer, we will be switching the recurve, probably for a sniper rifle, and eventually we will be switching this out, but at the moment we're too broke. But in the future, we will do that. I like how she's just following me like a companion anyway, even though I told her to get lost. Anyway, so, as far as missions left in this area, there's only a few. We could talk to Queek. Queek, oh my god, that's the second time in this video I called him Queek. So, the thing about Tweek, not Queek, is he gives you a few missions. His missions, they're basically, because I've never used them, but let me show you. These are drug boosts, and they will do different things, you know. Some of them will like highlight trails of animals, and some of them will make you more deadly in combat, things like that. His missions, I think there's like 2 or 3 of them. They do upgrade those, but I never use them, and so it's like unless I want to do it just for the money, which is not a bad plan if I was trying to make money. We could do that. As a person, I don't super mind him. He's obviously a drug addict, but otherwise I don't really care. But the other thing we could do is we also have to talk to her. I think she's going to give us missions to collect some, like, loose rum or something that's in the lake. And so that one we certainly could do. There's also the prepper stashes as well. There's at least 3 left. I think there might only be 3 left. Yeah, there might only be 3 left. But yeah, so we do have a couple of things left to do. But I do think we can easily polish all of that up next episode, and then after that, we're crossing the river, and we're headed into Jacob's territory. We can start knocking all that out. And yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if we did end up switching companions. Maybe Jess for Cheeseburger. She does have 40 kills though, so she's doing really good. On the other hand, Peaches has 105, so obviously Peaches is a boss. But we might end up switching Jess for Cheeseburger after we recruit him, because you know, we might be switching up tactics greatly. We might decide that going loud is the way to go. So we'll see what that brings, and you never know. But yeah, we'll see. You never know. So yeah, otherwise though, I think that'll have to be a good place to call it, because now that my car's done, I do need to go head that direction and go get the car. And unfortunately, I have to walk to get to the car, because it's very, very close, and I don't have anyone with me, so I can't have someone drive me to pick up my car, so... But luckily, it's not far. It's only a couple of lights. It's only a few streets up, a few blocks away, so it's not bad. But I do now need to go do that. So, but regardless, this will be a good place to call it. Next episode, like I said, we can polish off the couple remaining things in this territory, and then we almost certainly will be then headed into Jacob's territory, and we will be moving on. Otherwise, something else that we're probably going to ignore is the fishing mission for Ragnar the Terrible. We haven't been doing fishing, and we probably will continue to not do fishing, so we probably will skip that. But otherwise, we will probably do the tweak missions. Mostly, it would be nice to get the money for it, and if we're looking to switch guns, then we will need the money. And wouldn't mind switching my outfit again as well. Although we also could see... Is face outfit yes, it is a buyable outfit, okay. Anyway, So yeah, we might need the money. So we will probably end up doing Tweaks missions, even if we won't use the drugs. The missions themselves are okay. So next episode, we will polish off Faith's territory and then be headed into Jacobs. And then we can get started with that. But either way, I do think we're on the home stretch for completing this game. It wouldn't surprise me if we went about, I'm more or less, my ballpark is about 12 parts. That's usually what a lot of playthroughs end up being for some reason. And, I would not at all surprise me if it was in a ballpark of about 12 parts, but it could go as high as my, estimate is between 12 and 15. I don't think it will need 15, because obviously we knocked out Faith's territory, I feel like even faster than John's. But we'll see. So probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 parts, give or take, less or more. And this game will be done, and we will be moving on. I still am undecided about as to what, but that will matter more once we're closer. And otherwise, this weekend, as far as I know, uploads should be normal. And so as far as I know, everything should be just fine for the uploads for this weekend. It should just be more Far Cry. And, I don't think it's anything else too exciting. Anyway, that is going to call it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. And we will talk to you guys later.